everyone.
Hi, Holly.
Welcome to the Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct. I'm Holly Longdale, the executive producer for World of Warcraft. Alongside Hearthstone, Warcraft Rumble, and the Warcraft real-time strategy games, we are all honored to be here to celebrate some big milestones with you and talk about the future. Many of us began our Warcraft adventures as players before we became developers at Blizzard. No matter which game we work on, we all share a deep love for the Warcraft universe. Today, each of the Warcraft development teams will be sharing what's coming up. Some of it next year, some just a few weeks from now, and some will even be available today. So whether you've been traversing the plains of Azeroth with a view from above, or chilling in the Hearthstone Tavern, sorting out your minis for your Rumble machine, or pursuing Xalatath in Khazalgar, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Now, what better place to begin than with the games that started it all? Here's Brad Chan from the Warcraft RTS team.
Oh, here we go. Remaster. What up, Brad?
It's kind of funny how life ends up. I actually never thought about ever being a developer. When I was younger, I just wanted to play video games. Back in 2007, I was at a regional qualifier playing a game called Warcraft 3. After I qualified for the tournament, someone came up to me, gave me his card, and was like, hey, we're looking for experienced RTS players to join our design team. Naturally, I said I wasn't interested. I was gonna go to the Nationals, win that, go to the Worlds, win that. Easy. Well, it was a good thing I kept that guy's card, because 16 years later, here I am, working on a game that remains so important to me and so many players around the world. Throughout my career, I've stuck to a few guiding principles. When something is broken, you fix it. When something is wrong, you make it right. And if things aren't good enough, you make them better. So without further ado, I'm here to announce patch 2.0 for Warcraft 3
Reforged? They're reforging the Reforge!
Now, this patch overhauls the environments and lighting and revamps the user interface. In addition, we are up-resing all classic Warcraft 3 assets to HD. You can now customize the type of assets you want to play with and even mix and match if you like. We have also included a bunch of quality of life changes, such as in-game hotkey customization, a revamped ladder, and much,
Wait, it didn't come with key remapping?
We hope you enjoyed this update,
No
which
way.
will be available to everyone who owns Reforged.
I didn't even play Reforged.
Now, I'm not just here to talk about Warcraft 3. We're also here celebrating 30 years of Warcraft. So not only will Reforged be receiving an update today, but we are also releasing fully remastered versions of Warcraft 2 and 1.
That's a
so you
bingo!
can experience the story from the very beginning.
We've got our first bingo, ladies and gentlemen.
These remasters have brand new, hand-drawn visuals that capture the original art style from each game. And you'll be able to swap between the original graphics and the remastered versions in real time. For Warcraft 1, we added modern controls such as right-click move, bandbox select, and a faster game speed. Both games have also received various UI and UX improvements, such as tooltips and health bars, mission select screen, and an increased unit selection. Warcraft 2 will still have multiplayer functionality, and all legacy custom maps will still be fully compatible and playable. We are also bringing back the Warcraft Battle Chest, which will include Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. So here's the 30 years of Warcraft,
we don't have
and
to
I can't
buy
think
Warcraft
of a
3
better way
Reforged
than
again,
celebrating
though, right?
than reliving the story from the very beginning.
Do we get it free if you've already got Reforged?
This is all available right now.
Oh, PogChamp, it's out!
The tides of darkness have come again. What are you doing, my son? Succeeding
Is it on Battle.net?
In truth, it was I who was betrayed. You must lead your people to their destiny.
Oh, it totally is. Yeah, it's on my Battle.net. I'll check. We'll check it later. I don't want to keep putting up the, the old one.
Aye, Captain.
Shot goes Coggers.
Your command. Now, we are
customized visions. I can't believe that Reforged came out without remappable keys. How bizarre. They did not mention mod support.
Job's done.
Did not mention mod support.
It's pretty amazing to think that Hearthstone turns 10 this year. It's
Hi,
been
Nathan.
such an incredible decade. Together, we've made the tavern a place for sharing joy, excitement, and some very tall tales indeed. We've made friends with Murlocs, battled old gods, and now we're traveling through space. But for me, the most incredible thing of all is that I get to work on my favorite game with such an amazing team. Ever since Hearthstone came out, we've been with you on that road to legend. I remember on my first climb to legend, I had played something like
I enjoyed it when I
500
played it
games
for the
in 1
tournament,
month.
but I haven't been
And
back,
as the
I'll be
clock
honest.
ticked to midnight, I was 2 wins away and didn't make it. But I played another 500 games the following month and made it. Shout out to Darkshire Councilman. But those 1,000 games pale in comparison to the more than 160 billion games that we've all played over the last decade.
Jesus Christ.
And that's not counting Battlegrounds. Can you believe that it's been 5 years since the mode launched at BlizzCon? That's 5 years of building Death Rattle Beast comps, magnetizing mechs, completing quests, and collecting trinkets. It's been awesome to watch Battlegrounds grow from what was pitched as the biggest tavern brawl ever into what it is today. We are so thankful to our community for being with us over this incredible decade, and we're looking forward to the next 10 years in the tavern together. The future is packed with even more places to explore and adventures to share.
Crip tried
More
to sell me
expansions,
so
more
hard on
mini-sets,
playing
and more
Battlegrounds.
surprises.
I got a speech.
Now, let's take a look at what's just around the corner.
One of the amazing things of working at Blizzard is getting to watch other teams pushing the boundaries on their own games. I think we're all
He
genuinely
hates them
fans
now.
of what our coworkers
Dude,
are up
Crip
to.
sold,
And it's
tried
really
to sell me
special
on
when we
them
find
for like
moments to collaborate.
45 minutes straight.
What's up, everybody? I
Leo.
hope you're enjoying your adventures among the stars
he's in the library.
Great Dark Beyond. We loved working on this expansion and wanted to take our next mini set further into the cosmos than ever before. Prepare to travel beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of StarCraft.
They said the unspeakable
I'm
word.
super excited for this mini set. It's the first time we've ever explored another universe
They said the
this
thing.
deeply in Hearthstone.
There's no way we're getting
A ton of people
StarCraft
on
3.
the team, so much love for StarCraft. So being able to bring it into the Hearthstone Tavern has been incredible. Some might say it's about time.
You're taking the piss. You better announce
Obviously,
StarCraft now.
we knew we had to go big. The Zerg, Terran, and Protoss
You're
factions
taking the
are
piss,
represented
Leo.
on cards via a faction banner. Not only do the cards in each faction work well with one another, they're also usable across multiple classes. Each of the factions also has a hero card featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft. The Zerg are led by the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan. She gives Death Knights, Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters access to an aggro playstyle with near endless swarms.
Can
of
we get a
Zerg
feat
cards.
side by
After
side
all,
with Kerrigan
what would a
and Zali?
StarCraft mini set even be
I need a
without its
side-by-side,
own version
baby.
of a Zerg Rush? For the Protoss, we have the legendary Artanis, seeking to unify his people. He grants his powers to druids, mages, priests, and rogues.
Kerry
He focuses
Toes.
on powerful, high mana cost units and uses the
Sally
psionic
Toes
powers
and Kerry
of the Protoss
Toes together
to make
in
those
harmony.
cards cheaper. And finally, who else could we have to lead the Terran
Oh,
besides
Bob
the
Rayner.
iconic Jim Raynor?
Oh, he's got
Thanks
Bob.
to him, warriors, paladins, and shamans will get a hold of the new
Oh,
starship
Bobby
viewer from
Rayner.
the main set. But these aren't your average starships. They're battle cruisers. When we first started working on this
This
mini
track
set,
is still a
we
gem.
went to the team and asked, what does this need to have in order to truly feel like StarCraft? We've made sure to represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the Terran armored Murloc.
Sick.
On top of everything else, Heroes of StarCraft has more cards than any mini set we've done before. There's so much to explore here. So many strategies, so many interactions, and so much StarCraft nostalgia.
You wouldn't use the Warcraft
And
anniversary
we
to
might have
announce
some special
StarCraft 3,
music as well.
but
just
still,
for the
fuck
occasion.
this announcement.
Heroes of StarCraft is coming in January 2025.
There are people who've started
But
playing
there's
Warcraft
even
who've
more
never heard
coming
of
up for
StarCraft.
Hearthstone. We're making some
And they're
big
like, what the
changes
fuck is
to Arena.
StarCraft? Is that like wow sci-fi?
As Leo mentioned, Arena is getting a major glow-up. But first, let's talk about what makes Arena special. Arena is Hearthstone's premium draft mode, where you build your own deck from scratch at the start of every run.
Yeah.
It's all about you flexing your deck building skills and card knowledge to defeat your opponents. And believe it or not, Arena has stayed mostly the same for 10 years. So we thought it was finally time for a little bit of an update. From now on, there will be 2 kinds of Arena to choose from.
You're keeping the classic
Normal
mode.
Arena has a shorter format that lets you complete your runs more quickly, but still gives you that awesome competitive arena experience. And after you've established yourself in the normal arena, you'll be able to descend into the dark, dank cellar of the tavern, where challengers are engaging in high-stakes card play in our Underground Arena. Underground has a distinctive basement aesthetic, longer runs, and a new feature we call Redraft on Loss.
Degenerate
This
mode.
means that when you lose, you'll have the option to redraft cards and edit your deck, refining it to up your chances of winning as you take on more
it's going to be more like a
hardened
roguelike
challengers.
card
We
game. That's
heard
pretty
you
cool.
also want a way
They're
to
really
show off that
popular
you're
right
an
now.
arena champion. We got you. Arena ratings will be available for both the normal and underground modes. Ranking for the 2 are separate, with the usual skill-based matchmaking in normal arena. But in Underground Arena, you'll be throwing caution to the wind and facing off against opponents of all skill levels. Whether you're an arena veteran or maybe you just haven't clicked that arena button in a while, we hope these changes offer you another exciting way you can enjoy your time in the tavern with us. And I'm happy to tell you all of this will be coming in the first half of next year. Now, here's Tyler to share even more of what's in store for Hearthstone.
I feel like she wants me to do something.
Hey everyone.
Like a message.
As you can see, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned for the next few updates. But what kind of game director would I be if I didn't spill even more beans about what's coming next?
Don't
It's
do
going
it.
to be the year of the Raptor, and you'll be going on some awesome adventures in some of your favorite Azeroth
do it.
locations. Next year, we kick things off with one of our most requested settings
You
as
assholes.
we journey into the Emerald Dream. Here, you'll find yourself in the middle of a legendary face-off between the Druids of the Emerald Dream and the forces of the Old Gods. They'll be fighting a high-stakes battle over the fate of the World Tree in our first expansion of the year. And things are going to heat up even more when the
Does
Druids
this
of
count
the
as the
Flame
roadmap?
light up the mini.
No, we're talking about a WoW
Our second
roadmap, aren't we?
expansion is also Hearthstone's first ever sequel, as we go back to Ungoro Crater. Join Elise on the hunt for a mythical lost Tortolan city. Spoiler alert, keep an eye on that volcano. After uncovering the secrets of the lost city,
Gonna erupt.
take part in a grand celebration in the 33.4 mini set. The party-loving Tortolans are hosting a festival in honor of the
33.4?
mighty dinosaurs of the crater.
Jesus.
And we'd hate for you to miss out on all that fun. Closing
Patch
out the year is
33
our
point-
third expansion,
34?
where you'll travel with Chromie through alternate realities to recruit legendary Warcraft heroes like you've never seen them before. This all leads to an epic showdown against Murozond at the end of time, and you won't believe what happens next. You've seen just how much we've got in store for you over the next year. Heroes of StarCraft, revamped Arena, and 3 awesome expansions. We're incredibly excited, and we hope you're incredibly excited. Thank you so much for being part of this incredible journey. 10 years in,
I
and
can't
our
do anything about
adventures in the
Twitch ads,
tavern
friends.
together
Sorry.
are
Here's
only
the
just
website and how it
beginning.
works. Jesus Christ, did this just become a murder mystery?
Blizzard has this awesome tradition of sharing the journey that each team took to bring their games to life.
Somebody dead.
I think this museum is a beautiful way to relive the memories
Christ,
of
the
development
artist with the
and
carry.
share that passion with the rest of Blizzard. What's up, everyone? It's been about a year since I stood on the main stage of BlizzCon and we launched Warcraft Rumble together with all of you. And what a year it's been. All of us on the team have had so much fun watching you dig into our game and explore the hero collection, the army building, the nail-biting finishes.
People fucking love this game, dude.
You've beaten
I
over
don't play it.
900
A
million
lot of people don't
bosses.
play it.
And
but
on the matter of
people
Alliance versus
fucking
Horde,
love this game.
you picked Team Jaina almost 10% more. But maybe, most importantly, you've summoned over 1 billion angry chickens. That's 2 billion chicken wings.
Cut.
In just a second, we're
You can't razz
Jeremy,
the fat
we're
guy
trying to
out
shoot
to
Rumble
chicken
here.
wings.
Oh, Rumble? Oh, I know a little bit about that.
No, you
Scoot
know
the
about
camera.
chicken wings. That's why they
Awesome.
did that joke.
When we started working on
Jeremy.
Warcraft Rumble, we wanted to make something that harkened back to our strategy roots. Like the first time I booted up Warcraft 2 on my dad's Power Mac 7100 66 AV. I'm stoked to play those new remasters. But we also wanted to do something in our universe that we'd never done before. So we
Sorry
started
about
imagining
non-sub
that
friends.
maybe
Twitch is gonna
somewhere
play
in the
him.
Hearthstone Tavern,
I would
there was
pause
a
if it was a
mysterious
video, we
arcade
could
machine
pause it.
that printed miniature versions of the heroes and villains of Azeroth and zapped them to life for you to collect and command. In those kind of early days when we were establishing the art style of Warcraft
I
Rumble,
will say the
we wanted
people
a
I
sense
know
of
who play
tactility.
Warcraft
We
Rumble
wanted
a
to be able
lot
to
will
pick
not
up and
tell me
touch
how
the
much
art
money
that we're
they've
creating
spent
inside of the
on
computer.
Warcraft
So
Rumble.
some of us went and printed minis and painted them up like this, and that's kind of really where all this came from. All of these minis were painted by our team.
They look like League of
And,
Legends
well,
players when you
I'm
ask
a
them
little
how
bit
much they
biased,
spent
but
on the
this
free
little
game.
guy's my favorite.
What does that say
thank you,
underneath?
Till.
Oh, under here?
Thank you so much,
Oh, it
Till.
says Jeremy. But we've done more than paint minis since our game launched. We've added new dungeons and at least one new mini every single season.
What's made more money, the Brutosaur
We've
or
got the
Warcraft
Dark Moon
Rumble?
Fair, new zones, and a whole new family for you to experience in the game. We added our first raid, Molten Core, and laid siege to Stormwind. In our latest season, we even bust down the doors of Ironforge. And we
Oh
ain't
God,
stopping
CL.
there, are we, Vic?
No non-subs left
let's
behind.
Talk a little bit about
no
what's
more
coming
adverts.
Up. Starting right now, if you hop into Rumble, we're running our
Thank
first
you, CL.
anniversary event with some truly excellent loot.
We're celebrating 1 year of Warcraft Rumble.
Get
So if you
fucked.
jump in after the stream, you'll be able to snag some super cool rewards, like the very valuable looking gold kobold, which we affectionately call the Kogold.
Teach
have you
him
scanned
to
this
make
thing yet?
chicken wing jokes.
Great.
We've also been working on something really exciting for later in the season. There are some characters in Warcraft that don't fit so cleanly into just one of our families. So we're adding split leaders. These leaders belong to 2 families at the same time, which really expands the possibilities of how you build out your armies.
I wasn't
And we're
in
not
the
just
intro.
adding one split leader.
I
we're
did
starting
record
with
something
3.
for this. I must have
Up
got
first,
caught.
fighting
As I
for the
imagine a
Alliance
lot of
and
people
Cenarian
did. They
families
only used like
is
3 of them.
Malfurion Stormrage. And representing
They did
the
have me
Horde and
record
Blackrock
something for the
families,
anniversary.
We got
Yeah,
Chieftain and
I got
former
I got
War Chief
dips, dudes.
Orgrim Doomhammer.
I bet
And finally,
seeing how
leading
long they
undead
let
and
people
beasts
talk,
is
I
Anu
imagine
Barak.
mine was too wordy.
But
I
before any
told
of these
they asked me
three
to
new
tell
leaders join the fight,
stories.
we're going to be reworking one that we released this time.
That's
last
what they
year.
asked for. They were like, "Can you tell a
Sylvanas
story
Windrunner
of Warcraft?"
Is finally taking her
So I
rightful
did,
place
but it was like a
among
tome.
both the
I was like
Horde
Tolkien
and
or some
undead.
shit.
We've got an awesome
Well,
season
in
ahead of us and can't
2004.
wait for you to check it out. We'll be right there with you. To our amazing fans, thank you for an incredible first year of
They
Warcraft
asked me to
Rumble
tell
and for your
stories. They gave me
unwavering
like a
support.
brief. They were like,
Your
"It needs to
passion
fit
fuels
within
our
this."
creativity and truly drives us forward.
How am I
But
supposed to
there was
be
one more
that
thing we
Evertel
wanted to
literally
talk
had a
about.
baby while
Jeremy?
raiding? I
Right?
can't
There was
beat
One
that.
more thing we wanted to talk about, right?
Nope. That's all I had. See you later.
Dude, is this perspective or do you have massive banana hands? Oh, hello. If he jerks off, I'm out. Does he know the camera's on? This is making me uncomfortable. Oh, you can play it on the battle swag. Fair enough for those who like it. Okay, here we go. Bingo cards at the ready.
We are so excited that you're here to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us. When the game first came out in 2004, I remember Facebook had
Laughing
just
at.
launched. I'd been in the game industry for a
was
handful
only
of
last
years
year.
when I picked up WoW, and I was in awe. Even when I was running about and exploring on my Night Elf Hunter, I made friends who would group with me and tackle just about anything, including helping me save 40 gold for my first mount. I loved it. I still do, just like many of you. And as most of you know, the game saw absolutely explosive growth in the early years and brought multiplayer gaming to the mainstream. That in turn created countless friendships, camaraderie, and escape for people every day. It still does 20 years later.
Okay.
We dug into our history and discovered that across 2 decades, together, we've accumulated 1 billion days of time played in Azeroth.
Rat Jam.
So many of you have joined us over the years. Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you have even named your kids and pets after characters and locations in the game. Veterans from all over the world. Those who are hearing or visually impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families playing together with their kids, and so many more who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift for so many, and certainly
I bet she knows how to
us.
ride a scooter.
We feel
I just have a feeling about it.
One of those special stories is live now on Netflix in a documentary called The Remarkable Life of Evelyn. Maud Steen, who played a character named Evelyn, lived a life in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real world. He suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with. Because of Motz and his role-play guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world as a source of joy and companionship. Sadly, Motz was taken from this world and Azeroth far too soon. Because of Motz and stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity pet program for Classic and our modern game to support Cure Duchenne, a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving and extending the lives of those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy. We want to thank you in advance for giving to this cause that offers support to people just like Motz. This little cutie is Revan, and he's available until January 6th. He was inspired by the detective agency Motz created for his busy role-play life in Azeroth. Right now, we have our 20th anniversary celebration running in-game. We've got modernized Tier 2 armor sets, classic time walking, new world bosses, trading post items, rewards, and more with all that nostalgic flavor. In the War Within expansion that we released a few months ago, we've taken the leap into the first chapter of the World Soul Saga. More coming on that. And of course, Classic is always cooking. But this moment is about you. You're the thundering heart of World of Warcraft and always have been. Stay tuned as we share
Blood
what we're
Legion?
serving
Holy
up for
shit,
you.
that's an old
and
school one.
thanks for making Azeroth a place you call home.
No problem, Holly. Ginger power. No, not you, Braggart. You. Not you. You. Holly's
Hey
great.
everyone. Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this anniversary celebration to talk about what's coming up for WoW Classic.
Here we go.
I can't believe
Classic
that after
Plus.
20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds in Tacondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, ganking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the Crossroads. Sorry about that.
Being on the Classic team and getting to help contribute to this incomparable legacy, which has breathed new life into the original Classic experiences, I'm not sure anything compares to it.
Yeah, I don't
love
think
how
she's
vocal
joking.
and passionate our player base is, not only about what parts of WoW's history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
Speaking of us taking some pretty big swings, in Season of Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new
Here we
class
go.
abilities, take on our all-new level-up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat Ragnaros and Nefarian.
Change
We're
the
looking
raids
forward
back,
to the
man.
AQ war effort, unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Encourage raid. This will bring new changes and surprises that we can't wait to bring to you. Fun new mechanics, difficulty changes, new rewards, You know us well enough by now to know exactly how we'll mix it up as you wager your sanity for ancient Kiraji riches.
Beyond that, for Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era. So get ready not only for Naxxramas, but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in Deadwind Pass. Now to Cataclysm Classic, where we recently launched the legendary Firelands. You've undertaken difficult challenges, besting Ragnaros and his feet, and are hopefully a few steps closer to getting your very own Dragon Wrath staff. We're looking forward to bringing you the final phase of Cataclysm Classic when our Hour of Twilight patch and Dragon Soul raid launch early next year.
No Zalitos yet.
I know you Classic players out there must be curious where we're going next.
I wonder.
But let's be honest, you know where we're going next.
Panda time, baby. Okay, I am going to play this, though. I'm playing this. Wasn't interested up until this bit. It's the only one I missed. I played Remix, but I mean, Remix was fucking Clown Fiesta. Fun, but a circus. I had kids during MOP. I didn't get to raid properly or anything. I had to go full casual. Yeah, F for my fallen frog brothers. I'm gonna do the farm from day one. Like a fucking boss. Yeah, I focused on YouTube and guides while in between, like, taking care of newborn, you know? awaits 2025.
The Classic team is proud to announce that Mists of Pandaria Classic is coming, and we can't wait to bring it to you next summer. With its legendary class design and incredible raids and dungeons set amongst a gorgeous environment and backed by an unforgettable soundtrack, we'll be traveling back to experience all that Pandaria has to offer together.
I'm not a Warlock fan. I have to look back at my MOP guides.
Super exciting for all of us
to see what was
as well
good.
As Season of Discovery, and we
Let's
love
watch
that
my
we'll
own
continue to
videos
be on
and
that
find out
journey
what was
with you.
good.
But we know we spent some time on the internet, and we've heard some of you out there. You want something fresh.
Which is why we are so pleased to announce that we are bringing you the Classic experience. All new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. And it's happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually soon. These realms will be going live next week on November 21st, but you won't have to rush to level 60. Classic is all about the journey after all. As we've made a change, and our first raid, Molten Core, won't unlock for a few weeks after launch.
We'll be launching realms of all flavors.
Right, are you changing
PvP,
anything though?
Normal PvE, and for the very first time, Hardcore, which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two.
Yeah,
this means a fresh start for everyone at the same time, together, on a level playing field with fresh economies on very large realms.
Oh, who's going back through it
jumping
again?
into WoW Classic's initial launch in
Loads
2019, this is the perfect time to join our community.
Some fucking guy is going to have a retail account, a remix account,
like the
a Cataclysm Classic account, and a Classic account. I'll be playing them all.
And yes, we're also pleased to announce that these realms will progress to the Burning Crusade Classic.
So this is what's going to happen every few years. It's just going to start it round and round and round. Fuck's sake. Hey, I've been in that office
close
when
to
it was
the exact
empty.
date, World of Warcraft came out 20 years ago, alongside all the work we're doing for Season of Discovery, Cataclysm Classic, and Mists of Pandaria Classic means so much to us. We love this game, and we love the community that
I'm
has
90% sure that's where I
realms
took that
their
picture
home
against the window.
alongside their friends.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you.
You're waiting
This
for Classic
amazing journey
times
is one that's
5.
been co-written by you, our
Classic,
incredible
classic,
community.
classic. Classic, classic. I wonder if they expect after Mop Classic.
Hi everyone, we're in the middle
dips.
of such an incredible
it's not
moment
Mega
for World of
Bid!
Warcraft.
Ian!
The World Soul Saga kicked off in August with the launch of The War Within, and we have been so excited to dive into the expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's humbling to be standing here on the eve of WoW's 20th anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school and I had just seen enough of the beta to know that I needed to play this game, and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course of my adult life.
Yo, Ian's trimmed down a lot. Respect the diet.
So, let's talk about what's coming up for World of Warcraft, starting with what's on the horizon. We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms. This update will go live next month, and it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue questlines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor. No spoilers, but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue for where we're going next, but more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this time with a plunder store to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards instead of that linear renown track.
Oh, cool. In-game
also
store.
making a return
Okay,
will be
God.
the latest iteration of our Turbulent Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat, for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Metzen, and available today.
That's why Chris won't do any
I know many of you have
busy.
already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Xal'atath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion. Undermine, the capital of the Goblins' trade empire.
No
Fittingly,
shit, please
our
have
name
fun
for
with
the
it.
11.1 patch is Undermined with a D. Now this is
With
a
a
city
big D.
unlike any city we've
Just
seen
like
before
you, Ian.
in World of Warcraft.
Massive D.
Standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue,
And we can't wait to walk that road alongside you. And before we go, we want
Just
to share
hold for a
something
couple of
very
minutes.
special.
What?
This September, 190 performers took to the stage to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back
I will
into the
rewind,
history
I
of
will.
World of Warcraft through its incredible soundtrack performed live. And whether this music invokes cherished memories or you're hearing some of these pieces for the first time, we hope you enjoy the performance. Here's to the next 30 years.
Bye, puppy. All right, we finally heard from Joanna. Interesting. What did I miss anything other than a tease that they're doing player housing? Like, did I actually miss anything other than a tease that they're doing that? Yeah, the raid. Okay. Raid and dungeon. Okay, I just need to check something real quick. Hold there. Don't go anywhere. Hold, hold, hold. Holding, holding. Okay, I'm really excited if this is correct. I just need a second. I need my knife. It is. It is what I thought it was, and it's... I know, Eliatus. Hold. Hold. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, I've got everything I need. Ladies and gentlemen, with the music playing in the background, would any of you like a fully custom-made Xalatath PC? Because I have one right here that's just arrived to give away for you guys. Our friends at Scan have built some custom Xalitos PCs. Fully etched and sketched. It's got the padding in it, and I don't want to turn it on for you guys because it's yours. There she is. She's in my hands. This ain't no pie in the sky dream, my friends. You can see the Xalatath etching on the side. She's brand new. I'll give you the specs in a second. I don't want to take out all the padding because it's going to one of you guys. From our friends at Scan, baby. I was so hoping it would arrive today. Nupps has worked his balls off to get it happening. But it is here. What's in this bad boy? RTX 4070 Ti. Super. Yeah, 32 gig of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD. Hey, it's the Intel. It's not. It's got to be fun. You're really going to stick your nose up at a fucking free PC? Oh, Intel. I only accept free AMD PCs. That's all I do. I only accept those. Okay, do you want me to plug it in? Do you want me to plug it in? Do you want to see this bad boy fired up? Should we turn it on? Let's see what it looks like. I think we should. Yeah, I think we should. I bet it's got some sick RGB. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Good evening, heroes of Azeroth, and welcome to World of Warcraft 20 Years of Music. My name is Charlotte Pyle, Senior Music Producer at Blizzard Entertainment. Tonight we are thrilled to present a live orchestral performance celebrating the immersive soundscapes of World of Warcraft, a game that has captivated millions around the world for more than 2 decades. The world of Azeroth has been brought to life by a stunning array of musical compositions, each one enhancing the epic stories, majestic landscapes, and intense adventures that define this iconic game. These compositions have become a beloved soundtrack to the adventures and battles faced by countless heroes. As you listen tonight, allow yourself
She's
to
almost
be
ready.
transported through time and
Sorry, let me
space
just mute for a second.
we
Put
explore
some WoW jams on. Hold on. Right, I'll tell you the giveaway stuff in a second. Hold on. I want it to look pretty. I want it to appreciate how cool this thing is. It's pretty awesome. All right. I see a glow. Ooh. Yeah, I know you can see the monitor. Hold on. Darken it out a bit. Got Zalatath. Where's Mommy's toes? Yeah, dude. Oh, she's a beast. She's a beastie girl. She's very, very shiny. She very, very shiny. Exclam giveaway in this chat will get you that bad boy. Exclam giveaway in the chat. And of course, exclam giveaway. Get it sorted, dudes. This is one of Scan's 3XS machines, baby. And if you're looking for a new PC, of course, we get all our stuff from Scan. They're building cool shit like this. Check out the rules and regs, see if we can get it to you. But that is something Scan has built specifically for this. Super good. We're dying to get it here today to show it off for you guys. We knew about it a long time ago, and I was like, God, why is it not here? So this is going to be running for a few days. Don't worry if you're catching the VOD and you're like, dude, like I was at work, I couldn't get it. This is going to be running for a few days. All right, so the plug, and obviously well worth it in our opinion, is if you're looking for new PC hardware, we get all our stuff from Scan here. Really good. You can check out some details here. We will pack it away nicely. I needed to show off how glorious this fucking thing looks, because it looks so good. It's so good. It's got some nice custom etching on it of Zal to go along with it. It'll end December 5th. The giveaway will end December 5th, okay? December 5th. And now it is EU and UK. We are sorry, everybody else. It is EU and UK. It is EU and UK. You can see the link there to open up. All right? That's our giveaway screen. You should be going here. Exclam giveaway will bring up this screen so you can enter the competition, all right? It's not like a Twitch giveaway where giveaway gives you a ticket. You see, like it says there, we've partnered with Scan. So we can, you know, you can do this. There's loads of ways to get entries. You get tickets. You guys have seen Gleam before. I have no doubt if you've been on Twitch, you've seen Gleam before. Get your entries in there. EU and UK. All right. I'm sorry, America. I can't ship it that far. I can't ship it that far. And US can't buy anything over there. So EU and UK, get yourselves in. It's an awesome piece of kit. I'm going to turn it off to protect, and I promise you, I will pack it away extremely neatly. And whoever's the winner, if you want us to enclose anything when we send it to you, you could do that. Why don't you like us? I like you. It's Nupss that hates you, who organizes these things. But massive love to Scan. Check them out if you're in that area and you're looking for some hardware. They've returned stuff for us if we've ever had a problem. They sort it out. Get your entries in. Get it sorted. This will run till December 5th. All right? December 5th. So if you need to do any stuff, you know, get an X account or whatever. You've got time. You've got plenty of time. But big shout outs to Scan. We've worked with them now for years. All our PCs here are made with Scan. They're all built for us here. And a custom Xalatath PC. That is what she looks like. I know it doesn't do it justice on screen, but that's the etching that's on the side of it. It's really fucking good. It's got the Warcraft logo. Let me get my phone so you can see it. So you can see I'm not scamming you. I don't want it to come across like I'm scamming you, because this thing is way cool. Just work. All right. This is the very PC you will be getting. It'll be shipped from me. Yeah, we're not keeping it. That is one of the... Somebody in this chat right now, that is your new PC. It is waiting for you, my friend, just like Zally's little toes. It is waiting for you. Somebody here right now, that is your new PC. And I've touched it. I've touched it. I've touched it. All right. No. I want to see what I missed with the PC arriving. It was a worthy distraction. I did wonder why my phone was ringing 9 times in just a few minutes. I genuinely thought maybe my wife had some sort of accident or something. But as it turned out, it was actually something for you lot. So you lot caused me to miss the announcement. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Besides my wonderful friends in the US and elsewhere, you guys didn't do anything. Why is YouTube not loading now? Come on, man. Buy better internet. All right, I'll sell your PC. Yeah, let me turn it off. I'll leave it on for a sec while we're watching this. I'll leave it on. Can you see it? A little bit. Let me maneuver the camera a bit so it can be in shot, because it's a wonderful thing. In case anyone joins in and they wonder what's going on. Win this box. Box of power. Norway in EU, I want to win. What do you want me to do about that? Genuinely. Like, how is that my fault that it's not always not there? What do you want from me? But X-Club giveaway. We'll run it till the 5th of December.
The doors of iron.
And
we're in the middle of such an incredible moment for World of Warcraft.
Really?
The World Soul Saga kicked off in August.
We saw that.
Of the War Within. And we have been so excited.
I will sign if you win it and you want me to sign it, I'll happily sign it. Or I'll include something for you so I don't damage it. Whatever you want, I don't care.
Pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that's coming up for World of Warcraft. Starting with what's on the horizon.
Right, what are we missing?
We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on
Yeah, we
our
talked about
test.
that.
The story of the war with.
Yeah, we did the books. Undermine, yeah, which looks phenomenal.
Speed, that's up to you. You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine.
Remember, only me and
your
Chris
life
worked from
440 yards at a time.
our office in Manchester. And Emma.
We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined. Operation Floodgate.
Operation
which is a race
Floodgate.
to
Give us a
stop group of
goblin raid,
goblins from
please.
blowing
Don't spoil it
dam
for me.
that
Is it a
would bring
goblin
ruin
raid?
to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also
I missed it again. Hold on.
faster than your regular ground mounts.
What?
Can't be seen rolling as the water and in the
Right, I saw to
You'll
here.
arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the 4 major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company. You will align yourself with a group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv, Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within
It's
World
just
of
for
Warcraft.
Undermine, okay.
Undermine
Does
was
it
built
drift?
for speed, with roads designed for driving, which is just as well, because this car travels much, much faster.
Oh, this has got to be a calamity
You can
of
also
people.
further adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip, or do you want to drift more? Do you want more
It
acceleration?
does drift.
Even if it's
This
gonna
is
come
going to
at the
look like
expense
an
of your top
absolute
speed?
clown
That's up to
fiesta.
you. You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine, living your life 440 yards at a time. We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined, Operation Floodgate, which is a race
What
to
a great
stop
way
a
of
group
stopping people
goblins
just
from
being on
blowing
flying
a
mounts
dam
all the
that will
time.
bring
Give them something
ruin
fun to do
the Ringing
elsewhere.
Deeps. This
Great.
dungeon will also be immediately available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus difficulties, alongside the 4 other launch dungeons.
If it's like the
and
roller
3
beetle, that
returning
would be so
legacy
fun.
dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally, in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode from Battle for Azeroth.
I mean,
Continuing to build upon one of our
with
favorite
improvements,
parts
right?
of the War Within, this new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're creating new variations on the existing delves. We're also introducing seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zekvir, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid called the Liberation of
Fuck
Undermine
yes.
coming your way, which takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio, brimming with color and extravagance.
It's like the Arcadian.
Also hides the dark secrets of its owner, the one and only Gallywix. And for the arena PvPers out there, we're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city. Now, some of you may be wondering how Xal'atath fits into all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured, Undermine plays a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead.
All right. All right.
And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the next year. Now, as you can see, 2025 is going to be an
expansion
incredible
reveal,
year
okay.
for both
End of
modern
summer.
and classic WoW
End of
players.
summer.
As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20
The
years.
Echo
with
Ultimate
immense
Race trailer is out
gratitude As
tomorrow.
we lay the foundations upon which
They're
to
doing an
build
event.
the
Awesome.
next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home. And speaking of home, the team does have one more thing
Dude,
to share with you.
I need to see the gameplay of it, Ian, man. Looks Garrison-ish, little bit. It'll be what? It'll be 2 years from now. Year and a half. How long's War Within now? 6 months? So it'll be a year and a half-ish from now. I don't know if this is a good idea to reveal this now and give so many people so much time for their imagination to run wild with what this is going to be like. I am going to say this. My prediction of what this is like is slightly advanced garrisons, and I'm leaving it there. If it is better than that, if it's up to like Guild Wars 2 or FF, I'll be happy. happier, but I'm just putting my expectations at like slightly better Garrison style with preset areas that you can put your models here, you can put some weapons on here, but not full housing, right? That's where my brain's at. That is where my fucking brain's at. I just don't want. I'll be really upset if people are like, oh, we're getting housing. I've played housing in these other games. I've played WildStar. I've played all these. I know how this works, and it's nowhere close to that. I am holding my... Okay, I checked Twitter immediately. Krendor, player housing. What the shit, losing his mind. Mirez, player housing. Okay, yeah. Slootbag, player housing is coming. This is fucked already. This needs to be really good. I just literally thought, I'll check Twitter. Annie, player housing is coming. Oh my god. Method, player housing, finally. Dude. I am keeping my fucking expectations giga grounded. This hype train has no brakes. I am not riding the housing hype train. I'll be happy. Bajira, player housing's gone crazy. Okay. All right, what have we got here? We got some more news coming out. Oh, they released some extra stuff now that the event's over. Cool. Let's have a look. See, they always do this. The full roadmap. What is this thing? What is this thing? The Midnight expansion reveal is going to be there. So that's BlizzCon. Right? Seemingly. Autumn-ish. Probably. But early. Yeah, Gamescom more than likely. Yeah, that is more Gamescom-ish. You would think BlizzCon would be about here. Okay. No, that's not I mean, it looks a bit like a house. I see what you're saying with a door. Yeah, that's an interesting one as to whatever that is. That's some sort of cock tease. So that's Plunderstorm. I mean, it's kind of a similar flag that they use for seasonal events. So I wonder if it's just a new seasonal event. If you look how they put Plunderstorm on the map. Looks like that. Horrific Visions are coming back. I'm okay with that. Horrific Visions were kind of fun. Children's Week update. New content. Nightfall. Yes. Drive. New Delves. Cartel Renown. More Renown and stuff. I didn't mind Horrific Visions. The only problem I had with Horrific Visions is they stupidly made it so you had to do like 6 of them back to back to back. And that always spoils it. Individually, as content to go and do, there was nothing wrong with Horrific Visions. The problem was, they made you just do them over and over again to get you cape that week. So people were just stuck in there all the fucking time. It's super annoying. Oh, the full picture's down here. Here we go. Season 2, new content, Nightfall, Visions, Story and Quest, new content systems, Turbulent Timeways, World Events, new dungeon, new raid, new open world challenges, Warband updates. Cool. Season 3, expansion. Yeah, Warband updates. Very nice. We got some late winter, late summer. Did you say Legion Remix was announced? The Midnight expansion reveal. No, I thought someone just said, did you see that Legion Remix was on the list? I did not see that. The Mysterious Rune. At the end of the 2025 roadmap is a Mysterious Rune. And a bit of parchment. This is previously teased content and romances in the case of the Skull and Crossbones. I can pull storm, entirely out of the ordinary, but could it be? I mean, I assume it's a seasonal event. They teased player housing as a core feature of the Midnight expansion. Warband's a parallel feature with the War Within. Okay. I am dreading this player housing. We need gameplay like so fast. Yeah, just Pandaland, which is fine. Nightfall and Horrific Visions revisited. Horrific Vision's always spooky. Nightfall. Much less is known about Nightfall, though. But if you look at what's missing from the content revealed so far for 11.1, we notice the absence of a world event-style content. We assume the world within is following a similar concept pattern to Dragonflight, as appears to be the case, with the Siren Isle and upgradable ring, paralleling the Viridian Beach and the Onyx Amulet. That worked out really well. So comparing patch 11.5, Futures in Time, some sort of outdoor thing. Okay. Yeah, lessons learned, right, guys? Lessons learned. I hope our houses can become haunted. I don't even think they needed to tease that. It's ballsy, man. It's ballsy, because now everybody's going to be thinking... I imagine everybody who heard there's player housing already has an image in their head of what it looks like and how it works. I don't know, dude. I am hard legendary ringing. Hardcore. I am like, it is going to be just a standard house. There's either an Alliance one or a Horde one. And inside, there's a lot of preset places where you can put stuff. That's it. That's what the player housing is. There'll be, like, you can put little mini statues here. You can put weapons here. There's a couple of armor displayers and things like that. And then there's a bit of furniture. You can either have a fireplace or you can have a thing here or a thing here. I am zero hype train. I'm not. I refuse to get excited until I see it in action. I fucking refuse. I refuse. I am going to just assume it's basically a small... You know what it is? It's a shitter garrison. That's where my brain's at. Think about what your garrison was. It is shitter than that. It is fucking clown shoes. It's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, you can't believe... That's what the tagline's going to be. World of Warcraft Midnight, player housing, you won't believe how bad this is. That's what it's going to be called, right? That's what they're going to stick on the fucking box of the game. Player housing, you cannot believe we actually made this. That's what it's going to be. That's where my hype level is. I'm keeping it right down that low. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm obviously going to go make 20 videos on it, yeah. I'm curious to the racing map. If it's anything like the Beetle Willow, that would be dope. They're containing it to one environment, which makes sense for now to see what players do with it. They won't have player collision. I doubt it anyway. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. But if they could do anything close to what they did with the Beetle, that would be really fun. That would be very, very fun. If they could really nail it down. I mean, they've got drifting and stuff there, so I have to assume it's based on the Beetle. It's got to be. Well, inside a player house, it's a player power somehow. You gain 1 item level for every piece of furniture you put in the house. That's how it works. You gain 1 item level. So, like, fireplaces, shoulders, right? If you do, like, the bedroom, that's gloves. Really good, right? That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Even, you know how bad the house is? It's actually so much worse than the garrison that you only have the 1 room. And in that 1 room, there's an auction house. There's a herbalist garden. There's a mining node that just forever respawns. Like, you click it, you get some ore, and then it immediately respawns. That's what happens. So you never need to leave the room. You just bang on this thing all day. Just relentlessly. It's got a little fishing tank, and you could just fish in there, and it randomly gives you a fish from somewhere from the game. It can be classic WoW, all the way up to the War Within. It just goes forever and ever and ever. It's a never-ending herb. You just keep picking it. But it has like a 60% chance of being Peace Bloom. So it's like Peace Bloom, Peace Bloom, Peace Bloom, Peace Bloom, good herb, Peace Bloom, Peace Bloom, for like an hour and a half. Like, that's how it rolls. That's how it is. It's really good. And then there's like some sick achievements for picking 1 million Peace Bloom in your house. Right? So good. So good. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's super fun. It's even better, though, to stop you, like, spamming it or for botters. Like, every herb you pick increases the time of the next pick by 0.1%. So you'll click, 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 and then it just start going slower and slower and slower and slower and slower. And it just goes into, like, pure despair. And it also persists for, like, 24 hours. So you can end up with, like, each pick taking something like 7 days. That's where it's going. That's what they've decided on. Yep. That's what it is. I had the